Welcome back, everyone. We had a little internet glitch, and I hope that it's better now on your end.
Thanks, Josephs.
Thanks to the Josephs in Canada who watch us. He sent me, I didn't tell you this, he sent me his year to date or end of year YouTube watch history, favorite shows, and Daily Smash is at the top of the list. And he had watched like 200 plus episodes of The Smash.
Oh my God.
Which was kind of cool. We're back. Hi, Texas Kit Kat. I hadn't even had a chance to read your messages. I know a lot of you wrote in while we were talking, telling our story, and I didn't get a chance to read them. So I will. Roller Skater Texas Girl is with us. Hey, yeah. Apocrypha. What is that? How do I say that? Please tell me. Shawana. Yeah, you're back. KK, good morning, guys. Lisa, hello. So I was at
So we're gonna start over from the beginning. Did you erase the other one? Or did you guys hear? Good morning, everybody. Did you guys hear what we said?
They probably heard some of it.
Did you guys hear some of this?
We were just talking about these bottles, these gift bottles of Veuve. How they will paint them and put messages on them. I don't know what this costs.
I don't know what, but look at that handwriting.
You mean the hand? Oh, the painting?
I mean, look
at the back.
Yeah.
This is a really nicely done. This looks hand painted to me. It has to be hand painted.
It has to. So Rick got another one for the sale. If you're a realtor, this is a great idea, everyone. You look at this. Isn't this cool gift? If you're a realtor. So this is a picture of Rick's house in the Hamptons.
That we just sold.
And it says 9 Tanner's Neck Lane. And it's a hand painted on this, and then it came wrapped and it shipped to Rick. It was
and this you got from the birthday girl?
So I went to a birthday party last night.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that the coolest thing? What a great gift.
Yeah.
So I go to my friend Stephanie Hobbs' birthday party. She has a Grinch miss.
Is this a refrigerator magnet?
No, it was for the thing. She had everything so beautiful. You have to see, if you guys want ideas for parties.
Let me see.
My girlfriend did this all by herself. This was a seating.
That's for your seat.
Yeah.
This was on the box or on a gift?
Box. This was on the gift. And we played The Price is Right. And in The Price is Right, she had, everything really pretty. And I'm going to show this to you guys probably on Patreon. I'll show a little bit of it on YouTube.
Yeah, tomorrow.
But this was the best party I have ever been to, birthday party in my life.
They rented the whole top floor of the winery on PCH in Newport Beach.
So she had a bunch of prizes, right, in there. And she had one painting, one book of Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Yeah, and in that book, it looks like a book. It's a where you can stash all your cash or jewelry. It's awesome, right? Or your guns or whatever you have.
In the book.
Yeah. Like whatever.
It looks like a book, but it's really
a hiding place. So I picked one, and in the and I traded Ajax for somebody, okay? Because I thought everyone in the book, they had $1,000. So you open it up, and there's either $1,000.
This is let me see that. This is real cash, by the way. Real.
This is, but everybody won. So I switched with somebody, and I got so in there was a note, right? And in the note it says, "I heard you've been a naughty girl, not so nice. I even had Santa check his list twice. So all the way from cold North Pole, all you're getting are these lumps of coal. Merry Grinchmas, naughty girl." And I was like, but anyway.
You got that. Let me see the coal. That little plastic lumps of coal in there. In the can.
No, it was in this. She had
in the bag, in the can.
Yeah, in the can.
Yeah.
And I was like, she had all these. I'm like, what? This is like to stash your stuff while you're gone out of the way. Like this is like there's so many of these props. It was really
Yeah, soda cans. You know, there are lots of ways to hide your stuff.
So then I ended up winning, and then she made this beautiful. She had all kinds of champagne and all kinds of things, and then
that was the menu.
This was the menu.
It's upside down.
Sorry, this was the menu right here. It was a prefix menu. It was delicious. It was fabulous. It was from the winery.
I like how it has her name on the top. Stephanie Hawes, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah. So anyway, I ended up winning this swag of goodies.
A chest.
And Terrence Williams, I didn't know, came out with some pancake mix. I was going to make pancakes. I was going to show you this fabulous recipe of pancakes, even syrup. And I love how he has his face on there. I think they did a disservice taking Aunt Jemima off the top. Cousin T's, it's great. Save America. But I was, coincidentally enough, I made pancakes. And I've always have some problem with pancakes.
She made pancakes yesterday. They were the best pancakes I've ever had.
One of our patrons gave us this was it the best syrup from Canada?
Oh yeah.
The best syrup. So now it's loud and clear. So I'm at this birthday party and Rick runs into John and Alexis Bellino.
Well, hold on. I was at the Christmas walk and there are thousands of people. Thousands. And it's like every store, every bar, every restaurant, everything on the Pacific Coast Highway that stretched through Corona Del Mar in Newport Beach has the doors open on a Sunday, and they have, even like the stores have drink and food and snacks, and everyone's just coming in and out of every door, and the bars were packed, the sidewalks were packed, and every few steps I'm seeing someone that we're friends with. Where's Kelly? Where's Kelly? Everybody wants to know, where's Kelly? And then some fans of the show. Oh my God, we watch you guys every day. It was awesome. I was with our buddy David McDevitt, because Kelly was at the birthday party. And Kelly was supposed to meet us later after the party, but she came home with all of her swag. And then I just went home early. It goes all day. I never made it to Oppenheim. They have a huge party.
Yeah, no, that's my friend's cousin is Jason. And she was like, are you guys coming? Are you coming?
Yeah.
Jennifer kept saying, are you coming? Are you coming to the party? And yeah. I don't like crowds. I'm getting weird. Like I don't like big crowds like that anymore. And
if you were there, like as much as I was stopped, because I got stopped a lot, and David was very patient. He would just stand off to the side and I would interact with these people, and then we keep going. If you were there, we would have been stopped every 5 feet. It would have been insane. Everybody would have wanted pictures.
Now, is that everybody off because it was 349 before?
We're growing back. The numbers are going up. The longer we're on, I think more people are logging in.
Oh, they're logging in now.
Yeah. So welcome back. I'm sorry we had some kind of internet issues. So yeah. So at some point, someone goes, "Oh, did you see John and Alexis?" And I go, "No." They go, "Oh, they're sitting right over there in the front row at one of the restaurants." So I said, "I'm going to go talk to them." And I walked back.
Well, the last time I saw John was when she got in that accident, and John.
When Shannon
Shannon and John got mad at me because we had a smash because we went to a USC game with John and Shannon, and John said that he said that Heather and Terry were snobs. He said that all Eddie spoke about was doing anal, and so I said that like that's what he said, and that's when she got so mad at me, Shannon, but.
Yeah, because that was at the football game when he told me all that stuff, and on the drive home, I shared it with Kelly what John told me, and Kelly, I should have told Kelly don't say anything,
but I said it
because he told me all this stuff. But he didn't say don't say anything, but I probably should have just assumed that what he was telling me was kind of off the record.
Yes.
But anyway, it got repeated on our show, and
everyone knows how I am.
No filter.
Well, I mean, everybody knows, okay? Everybody knows about Eddie, and everybody knows about Terry and Heather. Everyone knows that they are snobs. Everybody knows it. It's not like this is like we didn't know about this already. It's not like, oh my God.
Since I already said it, I'll say it again. The one thing that he said about them, he was like, I asked him, like, who's your favorite person to hang out with when you guys are filming? He goes, actually, like Terry. Like, I like talking to him. I go, would you talk to him if you weren't on the show? And he goes, no.
He said that she was a snob, and he said that, didn't he say that all
Eddie talked about was anal.
Yeah, all he talked about was anal.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry I just did that. I know somebody doesn't like that. Someone out there doesn't like it.
That is gross.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey JT, what's up, lovers?
Corey said, so pretty.
Oh.
Everyone like and subscribe, please. Please like, hit the like button, and please subscribe to our show.
Are still on the wrong chat, hundreds of them.
People are still on the wrong chat. Well, I hope you'll come to this chat. You can't watch the other one live. That one was pre-recorded. So eventually people will figure it out. If I want to go back in there and delete that, I'm going to have to stop this, or I can create another window.
What?
I can try and create another window and do that, but I don't know what's going to happen to this live. I just assume wait and do it later.
Wait, erase that one?
I can delete the other one.
We should have said, well.
But it doesn't matter because now we're live. We're live again.
If you guys can go to the other people, like go right in and tell them.
I don't think you can write it on the other one. Well, maybe you can. Sorry.
We're not on. 215 people are still on the old live. Wow. Okay, we really screwed this one up.
How can we reach those people and tell them to come here? Can you click on that one and put a message on there?
YouTube.
So
we had some internet connections we did not know about. Now, how do I?
I've never had that problem before on here, the internet connection. So, this is your account. So let's see. Let's go to. Is this your YouTube account?
Yes, it is.
View channel.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is not that channel. So how do I? Here, search.
I already told people to go to the new chat. Okay, thank you, Joseph. Oh God, thank God for him.
Okay, yeah, you guys are awesome, by the way. So let's see, videos. So Messy Monday.
Okay, we already told people. So let's just continue the story about how you ran into John and Alexis.
So listen. So after all that, when the RHOC resumed this latest new season, and Kelly and I were very clear we're not going to watch the show. But people were asking us about it, and we were sharing our honest opinions. I didn't have to watch the show. It was all on Instagram, like all the highlights. But we were sharing our honest opinions of what we thought about the whole situation. And when John and Alexis got together, before the show even hit the air, they were, we all learned that they were together. And I did say at the very beginning that maybe, because a lot of people were saying that they thought that they were thirsty, or that John was thirsty, and that he was only doing this to be on camera, and that Alexis was only doing it for a storyline. A lot of people were saying that. And so we talked about that on one of our shows. And I said, maybe it's real. Maybe they really do really like each other. And maybe this is an awesome thing. Just like the way Kelly and I met. And it's going to work out, and they're going to get married and live happily ever after. And I said, I hope that they do. And when we talked about John and Shannon, my recollection is I would always tell the truth, which is that I always liked John, and I liked hanging out with them. I thought he was a great guy. I never had an issue with him, and there were things said about Alexis because you're still friends with Jim Bellino, her ex-husband. Well, I'm friends with Jim Bellino. We fight here and there, but we're friends still to this day. Mm-hmm. And I was friends with Alexis before. Like, we would hang out like years ago. She's got a mutual friend named Sean Bowen. I'm going to see Sean Bowen at my friend Carla's thing. And she wrote me, Alexis Bellino wrote me, and she said that she would not do. She told you she would never do it again. She said, believe you me, I would not do this show even if they asked me back. Mm-hmm. So when
But-
they did, and she did do the show, you kind of called her out.
I called her out. She didn't like that. I called her out, and she got mad.
Because Kelly keeps it real. That's what she does.
Unfriended me on whatever because she got mad. But that's what she said. She knew what the repercussions were going to be when she got on the show. She knew it before they asked her. Of course, they asked her, and she took the bait. And now she looks like crap. Now everybody hates her. Nobody wants to see her face. And she knew what was going to happen.
Well,
Just like I know if I were to go back on that show, our relationship's in jeopardy. Like that's for sure. Like it's ruins people's relationships.
it's almost like a goal, I believe, of producers to cause friction and tension and issues and problems in relationships because that helps sell newspapers. You know, that makes people watch.
There was a time when I was working with Emily Simpson and Thomas Kelly kept coming after Emily. Say this, say this, say this. She's like, I don't want to. This is my life. This is my family. This is my husband. Like what? And it was just like she called me crying, Emily, and she's like, I don't know if I can do the show. Like he's saying that I'm going to get fired if I don't do this, this, and this, and this, and talk bad about Shane. It was something like.
Well, that doesn't surprise me that they do that. I mean, if you watch the show, it's all about the conflict. It's all about the fighting.
It's all about brokenness.
Yeah.
It's about being broken.
And you told me.
And I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with Salt Lake City. I'm not gonna lie, that's the best one out there.
Well, your mom loves it.
My mom got me watching it.
So
that is so good. And watch, you mark my words. That Bronwyn and her husband, if they're on it more than 5 seasons, they're gonna get divorced. Mark my words.
5 seasons. That's a long time.
Well, I'm saying it will eventually happen. It took Kyle and Mauricio a while.
Yeah. Well,
so
they're
loud right there. So
sorry,
hard.
I'm going to tell them to tell the lawn guys to stop doing what they're doing. So with all of that going on, I then decide to go over and say hi to John and Alexis. I see them see me as I'm walking down the sidewalk. And if I hadn't said anything to them, they would have. I don't think they would have.
Didn't she give you a dirty look?
She kind of looked at me and then was like, Rick Leventhal coming over, something like that. Like telling John whatever. But I walked up and I said, "Hi guys," and they said hello, and I was, by the way, about 3 drinks in, but I wanted to talk to them, and I wanted to see if I could at least clear the air and tell them how I felt about the whole thing. And I.
But you felt like she was rude to you at first.
No,
right?
I wouldn't say rude. I would say she was a little standoffish. Arm's length. Just very protective. She's very protective of John, in the same way that you would be protective of me.
And you're protective of me.
Very protective of Kelly. I am very protective of her. So I respect the fact that she was protective of John. And I told John, listen, man, I'm sorry about, whatever.
Sorry for saying that Eddie keeps wanting to do anal.
No, I didn't. That was not part of the conversation.
Oh, okay.
It was more about things that have been said since the two of them were dating, were together. And
all I said was that I'm like, you can go have at it. I don't care about what they do. But she said she wouldn't do the show if they asked her. So, now her credibility's gone.
Well,
now she's a liar.
People do change their minds. I don't know if she's a liar.
Because she knew how bad this show can ruin lives. Why?
Something changed her mind. For some reason, she decided she would do it.
And if she was so into her boyfriend, John Janssen, then why would he said, I'll pay you not to do the show? Then she should have listened to him. Because look what happened now. She looks like crap. Now everyone hates her guts. and
Well,
it looks, she looks bad.
I didn't watch the show. We didn't watch the show. I
Well,
don't
I don't have
know.
to watch the show to not read what's going on social media, what people tell me.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I didn't really know any of that. I mean, I didn't know how bad she looked. All I cared about was that I do like John. I wanted him to know that. I've never met Alexis before, but I met her yesterday, and I told her that there was no harm intended, and that that I only wanted I wanted them to be happy. I was happy they were together, happy they loved each other, and I reminded John that I have said nice things about him. And Alexis goes, I saw that, and I appreciate that you said that maybe this is the right thing, and maybe they are in love and all that. She said, but other things were said after that. I'm
Wait,
like, well,
Kenny got not guilty.
he did.
He got not guilty. Someone said.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Penny verdict, not guilty.
Thank you, Michelle Hendricks, for telling us.
Penny not guilty. Jury decides ex-Marine was not guilty of negligent homicide in the death of Jordan Neely.
Thank you so much for telling us that. Oh my gosh.
Pennsylvania police detain man suspected in CEO killing, found with similar gun. It's all happening live right now.
Yeah.
They have cleared Daniel Penny of negligent homicide for restraining a guy who was threatening people on a subway car in New York. And now it looks like they may have caught the shooter, the killer of that CEO on the New York City street a couple of days ago. So both of those things have just happened.
Oh my
We may
gosh.
lose some of you to live coverage on your favorite news network, but listen when I tell you, Newsmax 2 tonight, the 11th hour report, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. We will be breaking down these stories in great detail, sharing all the details of what went down. And also I'll have interviews with people who are connected to the cases or are very knowledgeable about the cases, plus the rest of the day's news.
Someone said that the after the Penny found not guilty, the nutty BLM activists are calling for riots.
Yeah.
Such BS.
You know what? This was not a racially motivated incident. Race has nothing to do with the subway issue. This was a crazy guy who came on a train and started threatening people on the train, making them fear for their lives. That was the testimony in the trial. People on the train, white, black, doesn't matter. All colors, all races, all creeds, because that's what's on every subway car in New York City. All of them, or at least the ones who testified, said they were in fear for their lives because this crazy guy was threatening them. And Daniel Penny, a former Marine, stands up. He does the right thing when most people wouldn't, and physically restrains the guy, holds him down, and the guy is struggling. He's holding him down. And there were not other people on the train saying, let him go, you're hurting him. They were helping Daniel Penny restrain the guy. You can see the video. They're helping to hold the guy down because the guy's still struggling, and they're worried about him. So they're holding him down until the cops come. And there is no way on this earth that Daniel Penny was trying to kill the guy. He was just trying to restrain him and hold him. And the guy was on drugs.
Kill other people on the thing. He said when he killed people.
He threatened them, and he was on drugs. So the drugs may well have contributed to his death. In any event, the guy died. It's a tragic thing that he died, but he was threatening people, and he was threatening to kill people. And this guy did what he thought was the right thing to protect the other people on the train and hold this guy down until the cops got there. And I am so glad that he was not convicted. So good for you, jury, for clearing Daniel Penny. Michelle says, I'm crying happy tears. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank you. Good morning, Rick and Kelly. Breaking news. Head on a swivel. BLM said they will riot if not guilty. You know what? That's racism.
Yep.
That's racism. BLM says they're going to riot because the jury cleared a white guy. So because he's white, they're going to riot. That's racism. If he was black, they wouldn't riot. Well, then you're basing your protest on his skin color. That's racist. Okay. Yeah. This was not a racial incident. This was a hero. This was a guy who stood up to protect his fellow subway passengers when no one else would. by restraining a guy who was threatening to kill people on the train. If someone came on your subway car and threatened to kill you and the people around you, what would you do? And if one of your fellow passengers got up and tackled the guy and held him down, would you be yelling at him, angry, let that guy go so he can kill us? Or would you be saying, yay, thank you for protecting us on this car? That's what he did. And thank God the jury did the right thing. Because if they convicted him, there would be no more heroism. There would be no more good Samaritans. Thank you. Couldn't think of the word. He was a good Samaritan. And if you discourage good Samaritans, then you're going to allow more crimes to be committed because no one's going to step up to protect their fellow citizen. What do you got there, babe?
You guys, I'm going to show you how to make these pancakes. You get a half a cup of ricotta, a half a lemon, 1 egg, and a half a cup of buttermilk, and then a tablespoon of melted butter. It's easy. This is like the best thing I've ever had and made in my life.
And you're whisking it.
I'm whisking it, right? So I'm
ricotta cheese.
Half a cup of ricotta cheese, half a cup of ricotta cheese, half a cup of buttermilk, and 1 egg, a half a lemon juice, and a tablespoon of melted butter. Okay.
This
is the best pancake.
And how many pancakes? It makes about 4 pancakes.
I made like 6. I made a lot.
I'm telling you, she made these yesterday.
I'm not really a good baker or a pancake person, but these I wanted to show you guys. Amazing.
So I just want to get back to the John Alexis story for a minute.
Wait, hold on a second. And then I'm just gonna do a cup of slowly pour it in, incorporate it, a cup of pancake batter, and I'm gonna use the Terrence Williams because I love that kid. Next, but I already had these open from yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And then a teaspoon of baking soda.
We should use the Terrence Williams mix the next time.
I know.
And try it out. We'll compare them.
Yes, I'll compare them. Yeah.
We now have over 800 people watching, honey.
Oh wow.
I want to thank you guys for being here for this live. I want to thank you for watching the Daily Smash. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We get people unsubscribed without their knowledge constantly. So they're sort of tamping us down. They have been for a long time. And it's unfortunate, but whatever. We're going to keep doing our shows every day. And Kelly's going to keep cooking. And she shares her cooking recipes quite often on our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. So if you haven't checked that out, patreon.com. We do an hour and 20, hour and 30 sometimes on that show every week. And there's no commercials and it's uncensored. And we can talk about all the stuff there that we can't talk about on YouTube for fear of being completely shut down. So just to finish up with the John and Alexis story, they were gracious, and I asked David, my buddy, who I was with at the Christmas walk, how long was I talking to them, and he said half an hour. I don't think it was half an hour, but I think it was at least.
You were drinking. How did you know?
15 minutes. I was drinking, and I was semi-hammered at that point. I was having a good time. And then I see John and Alexis and I'm talking to them, but I wanted them to know that we would love to sit down with them and not record it, just have a sit down, have a dinner.
Well, guess who we're having to sit down with on Thursday? Simon Barney and Katusha.
Tamara's ex-husband?
Yes.
So they said yes, they want to sit down with us and talk things out. And I'm all about that. I'm all about, listen, let's clear the air. Let's hear other sides of the story. I'm sure Alexis would be happy to explain her thought process for saying, no, I'm never going to do that show again. Transitioning to, you know what, I'm going to do the show. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it this season. So, give her a chance. Let the story play out, and let's see what happens.
Wait, hold on. I want to read some of these.
BLM has been discredited.
Oh yeah, yeah. BLM has been discredited. They're who is going to believe what BLM has to say?
Pamela. The only reason race matters is because Penny is white. That's right.
That's right.
It should never have charged him. Someone said.
Of course not.
Oh, and we were talking about the drone story. Remember on
But
our,
it said he used lethal force.
he used lethal force. He did not use it. It wound up being lethal force, but it was a chokehold. He was holding him in a chokehold, and a chokehold can be lethal, and it was in this case eventually. But why? Why was it lethal?
The guy was threatening to kill everybody on that subway. What are you gonna do?
Oh, you're just gonna let him kill people? Is that your solution? Oh, just let him kill people. Yeah, maybe you could have restrained him in another way where he wouldn't have
The
died.
guy
But
was on drugs. When you're on drugs like that, you have superhuman powers.
yeah, and he might have died anyway because maybe the drugs helped kill him. Now, I don't know. I didn't hear all the evidence in the case, but it wound up being a death. Yes. It's unfortunate. Yes. But he was a good Samaritan protecting other people. There are tons of videos on X where witnesses said, no, Penny, saved people. That's the point. He saved his fellow train passengers. He shouldn't be punished for that.
Wait, we got $10.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Oh my gosh!
I have to scroll down to find it.
No, it's right here.
It won't let me open that up. I have to go find
It will.
it. Won't.
It says RT,
but I can't put it on the screen.
To celebrate the verdict.
Oh, Janine Edgton to celebrate the verdict.
Thank
gave
you,
us
Janine
a sticker,
Edgton.
a $10
Thank you
sticker.
for giving me
There
a $10 sticker.
See, I go like this, and then there it is, and everyone can see it.
Oh my gosh! Thank you
That's
so
nice.
much.
Thank you, Janine.
To celebrate the verdict.
Yeah. Congratulations, Daniel Penny. We saw these. So remember we were talking about the drones yesterday, babe?
Yeah.
There are all these reports of drone sightings, strange drone sightings in New Jersey, like swarms of drones that are out of nowhere, unusual, and people have been complaining. And there's a state senator who's been calling for an investigation because there are suspicions that it might be a military operation, some kind of test. And Texas Kit Kat, more drones last night in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. Maybe the drones were searching for that shooter.
Yeah.
He was caught in Pennsylvania.
He was caught in Pennsylvania?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they were looking for him.
Wow.
So I'm going to do that story on Newsmax 2 tonight on my show, the Leventhal Report. Banned Book said Brandi Glanville's face. Would love to hear Kelly's opinion.
You know what? I have a problem with Brandi Glanville. I have a problem with her because she's a liar. Okay. She made up this whole big concoction, this big, huge lie about me. I had the receipts. She wanted to be on Team Tamrat's thing. I called her out. So I think it's karma. I think things like that is karma. I think she's an opportunist. I think she's a liar. I think she is vindictive. I don't like Brandi Glanville at all. And when I look at her face, I don't even feel
plumber.
Oh, that's the plumber.
The plumber's coming.
For the 100th.
Hey, what's up?
I think things like that is karma to her. I mean, do I have empathy for her? A little bit. I feel sorry for her that her face turned out that way, but I think she probably got her fillers. See, I don't believe anything she says. So I think she got her fillers dissolved, and that's what that is. That's what I think that is. That just doesn't happen. Your face just doesn't happen like that if you haven't been overly filled. LTD, is BLM going to riot now? I thought I saw something about that. Exactly. Plus, people may not stand up again if they think they're going to be charged. Plus, that wasn't that guy on drugs? Yes, the guy was on drugs. Thank goodness for not guilty. Thank you, April Ross. Exactly, Rick.
What happened?
Black people are the only people allowed to do anything,
including being racist. Well, I mean,
yeah. That's how whatchamacallit is like Andy Cohen and John Hill. You can't say anything against them, then you're homophobic. Then they come out and say you're a homophobe.
Well, I like this one from Little Lisa. She said common sense is back in fashion.
I know.
Finally,
common sense is back in fashion.
Damn right it is.
Well, how about all now the riots and the defunding the police. How about that stupid lady? With the story about the lady with the wanting to
defund
the police.
I don't have the actual story, but there's a woman in San Francisco who was all about defund the police, posted about it constantly. Defund the police, defund the police. And then I guess she was moving and she loaded one of those box trucks, or like a U-Haul, with all of her stuff. And then somebody stole it. Someone stole all of her stuff. And so of course the first thing she does is start screaming for help. And
yeah, they want the cops then, don't they?
Where are the cops? I need the cops. Don't they have cameras everywhere? And going off on how she needed help now because her stuff was stolen. And guess what? You know what happens if you defund the police? They don't have as many officers or as many resources to respond to crimes like yours. Now, if you said, we need more officers on the street, we can train them, add some whatever, sensitivity training, whatever you think they need, which was completely inflated and overblown, in my opinion, back in the day. But you don't defund them and you don't get rid of the cops because we need police, because we need law and order. And so, of course, this woman, as soon as her stuff is stolen, is asking for help because that's what happens. When bad things happen, you need the police. You want the police to come and rescue you and take care of business. And so she's learning the hard way that defunding the police is a mistake. Carol Hamilton, thank God he was a trained Marine. He was in control of his emotions and actions. And then both pages, Rick, most people don't realize how trapped you are on a subway car and how much you are at the mercy of the other riders. It's true.
It's so true.
Kelly and I.
It's so true.
We went up to the Bronx to an event with my daughter Veronica. She was having was leaving her job, and so she was having all of her coworkers there. And we went all the way to the Bronx, and we joined them for an hour or two at this bar, and then we had to get back to the city. And I said, Kelly, the fastest way is on the train. So we got on a subway car in the Bronx, and we're heading back toward Manhattan, and some crazy dude got on the train.
Chasing after me.
Well, first he came up to us, and Kelly was already upset.
I do add vanilla extract to it, but I didn't this time, and it turned out perfect. But usually on my pancakes, I do add vanilla extract. And no, JT, you cannot taste the ricotta in there. It just makes it fluffy, which I'll show you. Okay, go ahead.
So Kelly was upset about something, a phone call she had gotten in the bar. It was about.
Was suing me.
Vicky was threatening to sue Kelly. And so she was upset about it. She was on the phone for a while, and then we just left. We got on the train, and then she's crying. Kelly was crying about that. And this guy comes up, and he starts trying to talk to us. And I'm like, can you just give us a minute, please? I was very polite. Can you just give us a minute? My wife's very upset. So he did for a minute. And then he comes back, and he starts talking more smack to us. And he's getting kind of aggressive. And I was like, can you just, my wife's upset. Can you just leave us alone, please? And he wouldn't. So at the next stop, I said, come on, Kelly, let's go. And we got off the train and went to the next car. And guess what? The guy followed us onto the next car. So we kept this up. We kept moving, trying to stay away from the guy and not trying to ratchet up the situation, moving further and further away from him. And he kept basically chasing us down the subway car until we got to the last car. And then we got off the train. And I don't remember if he got off and we got back on, or we just got up and stayed off. But we finally got away from the guy. Wow, we have a pancake?
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a pancake. You can't taste ricotta cheese in this, can you? Well,
okay. I couldn't yesterday.
This right here is from Canada. Linda Tempest sent us a box of this. Linda, it's a great gift, by the way.
This is delicious.
This is the best maple syrup.
Yeah. I did not see Shannon, but like I said, I left early and I didn't go. I was just on the sort of the north
I didn't want to go because I don't like crowds.
I was on the northwest side of the street and basically in like a 5-block area. We went back and forth, and we never made it down to Oppenheim. We never made it down to Keith Flores invited us to go to the HVAC, his place. Yeah, I guess he has a store there. And his kid was there, and I never made it to say hi to them or anyone else.
You guys, I don't know if it's the pancake or it's the syrup.
It's so good.
I don't know which
No,
one.
it's both.
Can you taste the ricotta cheese in that?
Not really.
Not at all.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
I don't think you can.
Mm.
Somebody asked if that guy had a weapon on the train.
No, but I don't believe he did. But you don't need a weapon to kill people, as Daniel Penny proved. And when a stranger is threatening to kill people, they didn't know if he had a weapon or not. He could have had a gun or a knife in his pocket. If he's threatening to kill people and you jump up and grab him so he can't kill anyone, you don't know if he has a gun or a knife. Daniel Penny was not trying to disarm him or go through his pockets. He had all he was doing was holding him down until they could get to the next stop and get help. That's all he did.
When you're in a subway like that and that guy was chasing us down,
yeah,
it was the probably scariest thing of my whole entire life ever. I mean, you don't know, these guys are like crazy.
And listen, I wasn't I was prepared to step up and do something if I had to. I've been in enough dangerous situations in my career. I've been to a lot of war zones. I've been to a lot of hostile environments. So it's not like, I think you've got another.
Oh my gosh.
Was that another one or that's the same one?
No, Claudine.
Oh, thank you, Claudine.
God is good.
God is good. Claudine Lappins gave us a $20 super sticker.
Thank you, Claudine.
We do this. This is our job. We do this to make money. It's true, but we also do it because we like telling stories and we like creating this community with you folks. So if you want to give us a sticker, feel free. It's very nice.
The one that gave us this wonderful
Linda. We're eating your syrup again, Linda.
So good.
One of the best gifts of all time because it's delicious, and I get to have pancakes thanks to you because Kelly needs to make pancakes so I can use the syrup.
Somebody goes, I never get notifications from this channel.
See, that is weird.
Yeah,
that's very weird. We have 980 people watching live. Thank you guys for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't yet and hit the notification bell. YouTube is definitely suppressing us, but we still like being here. Laura Robinson, Kelly, you did a great job on Friday.
Oh, I did?
A lot of people said, Kelly, because I had to leave to go meet the cable guy at our new house. And I was gone for an hour plus, and by the time I got back, she was still. She had just carried the show on her own.
I just love this.
And people are like, we like Rick, but maybe it's okay to just have Kelly by herself. So I'm going to go. No, we're a team, but it's nice to know that Kelly can crush it with or without
Mental
me.
health, not racism. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for buying the blue meme. I love that thing. I use it every day.
JT's cool. He's here all the time on our shows, and we appreciate you, JT, and appreciate your comments.
Yes.
It's so cute how Kelly gets excited about the super sticker.
I do.
The Jen Show gave us a $20 super sticker. Thank you, Jen Show.
Thanks, Jen.
We have to watch the Jen Show. What is the Jen Show, Jen? What is that? Calypso said he didn't kill him. He died later on. That's a good point, too.
And then it said he was a junkie with sickle cell anemia.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the guy obviously was troubled. He had issues. That doesn't mean that Daniel Penny should go to prison. And he did. He won't. He got cleared. And I agree, little Lisa. That was the whole point, or one of the biggest points, is that you don't want to discourage people from being good Samaritans. And I think the law needs to be adjusted to accommodate people who do the right thing. Somebody
said Brandi is a lot like Lala. I know. I don't like Lala Kent, but Heather McDonald's friends with her, and Megan Weaver is friends with her.
Yeah,
I said she's a good girl. I think that Lala Kent's a little bit of a cuckoo bird, but that's just my opinion.
Well, Patty Silva, what's going on with Brandi's face? I don't know the tea. Brandi posted a photo of herself. She says she's suffering from some skin condition that she believes was
stress. Due to stress.
Well, she believes it was caused by stress, but there's a name for it. I read it last night. There's a like anaplesiatum was something. I don't know.
Is she trying to sue Bravo for that?
Yes.
She's trying to sue Bravo for her condition.
I think her point is that stress from the show, from the girls' trip, and the fallout with Caroline Manzo gave her health problems, including this skin condition that caused her face to swell and then sink, and it's not a good look. She's in bad shape, and I don't wish that on anyone. It's very unfortunate, but you know, I understand Kelly's had her issues with her.
Well, I mean, I don't wish her.
The filler is dissolved when Billy said, and then
I think it's filler.
something wicked about her. So
Yeah, she's wicked. Yes, she's wicked. And you don't think for one moment that she was trying to get on Carolyn Manzo? I mean, there was probably both. I don't know. I wasn't there, but she did something to make her Carolyn Manzo feel very uncomfortable, which you know how Brandi Glanville is. I don't know. I just think that.
Thank you, Dora the Explorer begins.
She's so sweet.
Thank you for that. It's so nice. $5.
This is so nice.
I think we got 20 from Roller Skater Texas Girl. Thanks, y'all.
Her.
Very sweet. Thank you for that.
I love you.
The Jen Show gave us $20 in 1999. Claudine Laughlin's God is Good.
She got jacked.
JT.
The most racist people I've ever met are Black people. Sorry. I think a lot of people are like my friend is Asian. I'm not going to say her name. She's the most racist out of anyone I know.
There has been 4 different pictures and 5 different jackets on that government. Wonder which one they will capture. Come on now, are you kidding me? Why does everything have to be a conspiracy? It's one guy who had one gray backpack on. We've seen his face. We saw his actions. The cops tracked him before the scene. After the fact, when they realized who he was, they backtracked and they found he went to a Starbucks. They followed his bicycle as he went into Central Park. They found the backpack that he ditched that had the jacket he wore during the crime in the backpack because he obviously changed clothes. And they tracked his movements. And they apparently, I'm doing this.
I think Calypso is kidding. Maybe it's Nancy Pelosi. I think they're joking.
Oh, well. You know, everything's a conspiracy these days. Which coffee maker are you considering buying? Nassim Larson wants to know. I am torn.
No, it's
Is it one of those, a Breville or a Gaggia?
No. It's called. Hold on, I'll show you.
Wait, someone just said, did you see that Jimmy Kimmel's last show was on January? Oh, JT said Jimmy Kimmel's last show is January 20th, and he's moving to Europe forever. I don't.
Good. I hope he does.
I don't
get out of the way. I can't stand that woke guy.
But if that's true, then you know, it's so stupid. Like either he was already planning to go to Europe, or he's an idiot.
That's what they said about the lesbians. What's their names? The blondes. What's her name?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen and Portia. Yeah. They said that they were going to move with Trump. They were already planning a move.
Yeah.
All right.
She was planning to move. She bought a house way before the election.
This is a coffee maker that is called Jura. I don't know if you can see it right here. Jura is the coffee maker.
2,500.
But
whatever. Like Kelly said, if you spend $5 a day on a cup of coffee or 2 cups, is $10, and the 2 of us get coffee every day. That's $3,500 in a year.
Yeah, this is the one I want. But I don't want the coffee maker. I don't want the espresso machine.
I
want both.
Jay-Z named in the lawsuit, and I didn't see his statement, Morgan. I saw something about him. Oh, if you're talking about how he has to explain things to his kids, yeah, he's got some explaining to do. He's going to have to start explaining with Beyonce.
Well, that's probably why the sister went crazy on him in the elevator.
In the elevator.
She knew that guy was a creep.
Maybe, but I mean, if he was hanging out with Diddy, I mean, what he's accused of is absolutely awful. And they say there was a third person there watching, a well-known celebrity female. Well, who was Diddy dating at the time? Jennifer Lopez. Now, I haven't seen anywhere where they said that she was the one in the room, but
she's also a creeper.
who else
Okay.
would it be?
That chick is a cuckoo
And
bird.
why don't we know? Why haven't we heard that person's name? If this victim identified all three people, why is the third person's name not being released? Why haven't we heard who else was in that room? Because if it was J-Lo, shouldn't we know that? Shouldn't her fans know that? That
we all know that she's a creeper.
back in the day, she would stand there and watch a 13-year-old girl. I don't want to say the word here because I don't know if it's okay to say that word, but we all know what the allegation is. And she's going to, whoever that person was, is going to stand there and watch. You're complicit in a crime, and your name should also be released. And I call for that. This is my producer for my 11th hour report tonight. Hey, Andres.
You guys, this is the best pancakes I've ever made. I've always had a hard time making pancakes, but this is like the best of the best of the best. Oh, I did well on Friday. That's so nice. Thank you so much, Ted. That's so sweet. Really sweet. What are you wearing there, Ted M? Oh, you didn't, Lisa Doran, you didn't get the notifications either? Oh, I'm sorry. That's a shame. I don't know why they're suppressing it. Thank you, roller skater. I love you from Texas. Kelly, would you do Dancing with the Stars next season?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they probably wouldn't pick me. I would totally do Dancing with the Stars because I love to dance. But you have to be like woke to be on that show, or you have to be a criminal, and I would have to go to jail and probably wear an anklet on my break or something like that. So yeah. But I would do it because I like dancing and I like competition. So that would be great. I agree with Kelly about Lala. She's not a kind person. One of my bosses at the rink was a Marine. Did you ever find out if that body shamer was Tamra?
Maybe we should move.
Oh, the body shamer that came after me said I had a smelly thing and talked about my daughter. Did I ever find out? No, it was probably Tamara's people, but I don't think it was Tamara. I don't think she has time to be doing this stuff. Why do we have to talk about racism and bigotry? Why do we have to talk about racism and bigotry? Because that guy got off, and now BLM is wanting to do riots and make a disturbance on this. It's BLM. Why do we have to talk? Because this is what's happening in America. Do you not live in the United States, Christy G? I think the shooter is very sexy. Laugh out loud. Not gonna lie, Karen. What is wrong with you? Didn't he look like that shooter? Didn't he look like young? Right? Didn't he look like he was like early 20s? Don't you think? I don't know. Is it true you couldn't afford Newport Beach anymore? No, I can afford Newport Beach. I bought a $2.2 million home. I can buy a Newport Beach. I can buy a house for $2.2 million. And if I wanted to, I could have sold my $2 million house in the desert and bought a $4 million house. So, no, I can afford Newport Beach. Now, can I afford my house that's $15 million on breakers that I bought? No, I cannot afford that anymore. So there you go. There's your answer. Yeah, Solange knows. Exactly. Solange knows what of a dirtbag he is. That's why she beat the crap out of him remember? And she knows. Beyonce knows. Rumor it was Beyonce. That's what Rick thought. Rick thought it was probably Beyonce. Rick thought the same thing too. Rick, you are insinuating Jennifer Lopez is a pedophile? Is wild. A pedophile? Random accusations? It's not random accusations. We're narrowing it down. It said, we didn't say she did it. We're saying that in the report, the 13-year-old, there was a third person that was famous that was watching it. Yeah, we're making assumptions here. Yes. Who else would have been in 2000? How come they're not coming out with the name? who I don't think it was Beyonce, because Beyonce wasn't dating him, I don't think, in 2000. How do I stay so skinny?
Sure, if she's available, I mean,
I'm not that skinny at all. I eat whatever I want, but I eat half of everything. My friend Lisa Dobson, my best friend, is thick skinny, and she told me when I go out to dinner or wherever, I always I always eat half, and then I take the half with me. So, or we split a lot of meals.
Or what?
We split a lot of meals.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We split a lot of meals.
Yeah. And I work out a lot. I walk a lot.
Did you talk about our minerals? Because we take our minerals.
Oh God, and this is what's helped me. I have Hashimoto's, so I have Hashimoto's, and with that, you have to have your minerals running, just like an oil change or gas, or anything like that. You need to have minerals to have your body run efficiently. Now, when you have an autoimmune disorder, your body isn't running on its own. So I take these minerals from SOULLIFE, and they're from Canada, and this has changed my life. It's changed my body. I can't even.
You know what's crazy? Like, your nails will grow faster. You'll notice right away when you start taking SOULLIFE minerals, because these are all natural. They're vegan. They're what's the other thing that you don't? Gluten free. Sorry, because I don't care about gluten necessarily, but these are gluten free, all natural, but highly absorbable. And as they put it to me, because we're friendly with the owners of the company, they're Canadian.
Because they changed my life.
If you take minerals, and the other one of the big ones is their magnesium 5X. You got to have your magnesium. And they explained it to me like this: if you take something and your body doesn't absorb it, it just like goes right through. Like if you got an oil change but left the plug out, then everything just flows right through, and you don't get the benefits of that fresh oil. Well, you won't get the benefits of a mineral supplement unless your body absorbs it. And SOULLIFE minerals are highly absorbable. So when you take them, your body gets the benefit from them, and you will feel and see a difference. Kelly was taking Selenda and Rekick together for her Hashimoto's, for her autoimmune disorder. And her synthroid dose went down by a third for the first time in 20 years. And because you know, when you take a medicine, you have to start taking more and more of it because you need more and more of it as your body.
Because your thyroid is kind of burning out, is what's happening.
But when she started taking the minerals for the first time ever, she needed less synthroid because her body started getting better thanks to the benefits of minerals that she wasn't getting in the food, because the soil has been over-farmed. So the nutrients are no longer in the soil at the same level. So the fruits and vegetables, the plants that grow from that soil, don't have as many minerals in them. And if you're going to take a mineral supplement, which you should take SOULLIFE. And I would recommend the magnesium.
And after I work out, I take my spirulina, which I've refrigerated, and this stuff too. So
the link is in our bio. The link is in the show description. Or you can just go to soullife.com/Rick and Kelly, and you'll get $20 off every bottle if you buy 2 or more. If you buy a 6-pack, it's free shipping.
What's really helped me and you is magnesium. I never took magnesium before. That stuff is a miracle. Okay. Magnesium. I had no idea about magnesium. I've heard of it. I didn't realize how your body
is probably the most important mineral supplement you can take
is magnesium.
Yeah.
He used to get leg cramps. I used to have bloating. I was irregular. I know it sounds gross, but that magnesium that they sell at SOULLIFE on my thing is 5 times. You have to have
5 kinds of magnesium.
You have to have the right kinds of magnesium in order for your body to run efficient. Because a lot of the magnesium here in the United States is it's
garbage.
It's garbage.
Although it's like basically penny shavings.
Yeah.
Like metal shavings they put in there. And your body doesn't absorb it. So there's no benefit. They can say it's in there on the label, but your body won't benefit from it. But the magnesium 5X is upstairs. Your body will absorb it, and you will be strong. And did you drink my coffee?
Yes, you have it way too sweet. It's gross.
It's not gross to me.
Nasty.
Well, it's also cold now.
Shakibia How do you spell that? I used to have a girl named my best friend in high school. Her name was Shakira. They never pick you. No shit, Sherlock.
We haven't really gotten started on it, but today's the day that I hope to talk to the cabinet maker and get the appliances nailed down, and we're gonna get the demo done in the next couple of weeks.
Wait, it says, did Vicky and Shannon stop their show because Shannon made up with Tamara? No, I think they stopped their show because Vicky's got a million things going on. I hate to get off topic, but can you please show and describe your engagement ring? I'm obsessed with it.
Do you think RHOC will be canceled?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you still have a discount code for Pernuvo?
Pernuvo, you just call them and say, I want Kelly Dodd. Just say, I want the Kelly Dodd special. And they'll give you $500 off or whatever, 400 or whatever it is. Just say, Kelly Dodd sent me to, can I get that discount code under her name? And they'll give it to you. It's so good. Like I'm getting an MRI today at 2.
Oh, wow. The shooter looked like he was in the middle of transitioning.
I didn't think so.
Maybe that's what he was mad about.
Beyonce is Satan reincarnated.
Oh my God. Kelly, you should be a realtor. You would be so good at that. We talked about that.
What, is this Karen Williams, Michelle Post? Is that who you are? Because how would you even know who Michelle Post was?
I mean, that's just kind of a silly group of people.
Right?
Yeah. Agreed. Hollywood is a sick place. Jennifer Lopez is total. I don't know that to be true, but it could be.
J-Lo is corrupt as they come, but they never said she was a pedo. You didn't say she was a pedo. You're just you're making assumptions that he was dating her at this time.
No. I'm not making assumptions. Because the victim, the alleged victim, the 13-year-old, said there were 3 people in the room. She, the victim, said Diddy, Jay-Z, and a 3rd celebrity female. And this was in 2000 when Diddy, I believe, dating J-Lo. So what my point is if she's a famous person who was in the room watching, then she would be considered an accessory because she didn't stop it. She didn't do anything to stop it. And why would you not say that 3rd person's name if she was in the room? If this person says she was there, you're already announcing who she said was doing you know what to her. But why wouldn't you announce who the 3rd person was who was standing there watching?
And you guys all saw those pictures of her walking around with Diddy naked, J-Lo. You guys all saw that.
Thanks for the super sticker, JT.
Thanks, JT.
Appreciate that, buddy.
You're sweet, babe. Thank you so much.
Please stop, Karen. Hi from Australia.
Hi from Australia.
ALW, thanks for speaking out on autoimmune deficiencies. It's very informative, and I appreciate you speaking out about it.
Thank you. And I take 2 Brazilian nuts a day, which has selenium in it, which your body really needs when you have an autoimmune.
We have 1,055 people watching live now. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. We'd love to have you subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just hit the subscribe button.
And push the like button for us, please. That would be so helpful.
And if you hit the notification bell, then every time we go live or post another show, you'll be notified and you'll know and you'll come watch because we have fun here every day. Karen, please be kind. Should we go live more often? Ashton Kutcher and his wife want to move to Europe over Diddy allegations. That wouldn't surprise me. He went to a lot of those parties.
He did?
Ashton Kutcher has been photographed at Diddy white parties.
Oh,
that doesn't mean he stuck around for the after party, but he might have. We don't know. There are people who do know.
What is my go-to karaoke song? 'Cause I'm a creep.
That's mine.
I'm a no.
No, you sing.
Do you believe
Yeah.
in love after love? I love shit. What's yours?
I have to find a better one.
Go play Fortnite. Somebody told me. Somebody's like getting.
Who's Karen? Is Karen writing a lot of nasty stuff?
Okay, can you just block her right now? She's irritating people. So just go in there and block her. Yeah, people are getting irritated. So we don't
put user in timeout. Karen, you're in timeout. Try to behave yourself, okay? We're a happy group here. We don't need nastiness.
Just click on Karen's name and hit block.
We don't need haters. I'm giving her a second chance.
Well, no, she obviously needs attention, and she's getting it. See, that's why. It's people like the loony birds over there that they're just lunatics that want attention because they don't have any. Nobody pays attention to them.
True Crime with Robin Jamie said maybe that's why Ben Affleck got away from her as fast as he could suddenly.
That's what he said. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
Did I not say that?
I think I heard that somewhere that was the reason why they broke up.
I bet
because the whole Diddy thing, and she was with Diddy for years. You did say that.
I did say that too. True Crime.
Kelly, would you do Playboy? Would you do Playboy if they were still around? They are still around.
Do I do Playboy? No, I'm too old.
Well, first of all, you're definitely not too old because your body is insanely hot.
Brazilian nuts, Kelly. Okay.
Your body's insanely hot. But I wouldn't want her to do it. When do we get a tour of the new house? It's not ready for a tour. I can show you the before pictures. We'll do it this week on Patreon. Let's do that. We have a lot of stuff for Patreon this week. The Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. A longer version of this, even though we're going long when we go live. Usually our smashes are 20, 30 minutes. We'll do an hour and a half or an hour and 10 minutes on Patreon. Share a lot of videos we can't show here. Some of our travels, some of our interesting interviews and cooking segments. But we can also do before and afters on our house.
So
Miss said, "I love the live."
Today on my itinerary, I have a MRI to look at my back. So when I did that Prenuvo scan, someone was asking about Prenuvo scan.
Yeah,
it showed two bulging discs on that Prenuvo. That Prenuvo scan's a miracle. You guys, if you can afford it, try to get that Prenuvo scan. It shows everything in your body, cancer, everything.
Yeah,
and it saves so many people's lives. Anyway, they showed, and then I'm like, how did I have bulging discs from what? And they're like, probably an accident. And I was thinking, it was probably that accident I got to with Bravo when Tamara flipped that car. My back was excruciating. I should have gone to the doctor immediately after that.
Yep.
When Tamara flipped that car.
You should have.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't, but so the Prenuvo scan said it was probably an accident. I'm thinking, what accident did I have? Well, it was that accident, and my back was excruciating pain. I should have gone to the doctor. I should have.
It's too late to sue because the statute of limitations on personal injury is 2 years.
Yeah.
In California.
But like, what an idiot! So now I have an MRI to go take a look deeper because I threw my back. It's like bad.
Good show, guys. Congrats on all your success. America really changed my brand, Hollister's. It's not preppy anymore. Very fast fashion and woke. Okay. This person said, celebrities are Satanists. Sex magic and blackmail each other. Well, at least one person did.
Who?
Diddy. He took videos of everyone, and then I don't know about blackmail, but he had something.
Isn't that kind of like that?
J-Lo only got where she got because she lied for the Diddler.
Karen is an assigned troll from Bravo, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Good job.
Oh my God.
So we have a busy day today. It's going to be a busy news day on my show. 4 p.m. streams live, the 11th Hour Report on YouTube, Samsung TV, Roku.
Someone said, "Thank you for putting Karen in timeout. She's awful."
Oh.
Well, she wants attention. She's a complete loser. I mean, that just just goes to show you, like, how sick people are. She wouldn't say that to my face, would she? Huh?
Who?
They can be the Karen chick.
Oh yeah.
They'll go in the behind there and write all kinds of nasty things. But if she would see me on the street, she wouldn't say that. Shit.
J-Lo held his gun when he shot that lady in the face at the club. Nobody got shot in the face. No one said Diddy shot him in the face, by the way. That is a misrepresentation of what happened. I think someone did get shot, but I don't believe that a lady got shot in the face. I would like to see that. I remember that vaguely, the story. Nicole says, happy you guys are doing live today. I usually work Fridays. The plumber needs another part, so he's leaving.
I can't wait to get out of this house.
The sixth leak inside a ceiling, or in this case, a wall, since we rented this house last March.
I mean, they need to just this house needs to be gut like bad.
How was your evening with Megan?
Yeah, the Doom buggy. How was my evening with Megan? Oh, we had such a great time. We had so much fun. We had a great time. We went to a Christmas party that she did with this lady named Heather that lives on Harbor Island. And
Harbor Island is like all billionaires.
Yeah,
it's insane.
And
nice.
I guess she and Jeff did their house 7 years ago, and it still looks good to this day. It still looks like current.
Really?
It looks really, really good.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Maddie said you're giving better coverage of news than some cable stations. I hope so.
That's nice. You watch Rick on Newsmax too, right here.
Roller skater, Texas girl, check for a loophole. I have to close the garage. We did. Well, we had an attorney on the phone. You called one of your friends who's an attorney, and I was like, "What about a loophole?" And basically, she said there wasn't one. Right. But I believe that there could be. I'm with you on that.
I mean, I should have gotten on the show. I talk about my back hurting. I talk about it. Oh yeah, Jolie is my little mini.
Jolie will be home in a week.
Yep.
A week from today, Jolie's coming back for a month.
I can't wait.
I know it's going to be great, and she's going to help us pack and move. She may not know it yet, but she's going to help. I'm like, you better work part time over at your restaurant because otherwise we're going to put you to work here.
I asked my mom if she would come back because somebody wants us to recap Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Because I'm obsessed with Salt Lake City. If you guys haven't watched it, start watching it now. It's so good. Did you guys talk about Brandi Glanville yet? Yes.
We did.
I mean, you kind of just see her face and you're like, oh my gosh. Like,
it's sad. I think it's sad. No matter what she said or did, it's sad to see how nasty
she was. You know what? She was a beautiful. When I say beautiful, like stunning, like drop dead gorgeous. That Brandi Glanville.
Then I stand corrected. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I questioned that a woman was shot in the face. I don't remember anyone getting shot in the face in a Diddy incident. I remember he got cleared, and someone else went to prison.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
There was a shooting in like 1999, I want to say, 98, 99, 2000. I could look it up. That Diddy was in the club, and some people, he was accused, but supposedly he wasn't the trigger man. But it was his crew got in a beef with another crew, and I think that East Coast, West Coast. The victim was an innocent third party who was not in the direct fight. That's my recollection. I could be wrong again, but that's what I remember. What an awful situation.
I wonder if he's going to be in the thing with Suge Knight.
And one Billy says they interviewed the woman shot in the face. She said it was Diddy. Okay, well maybe it was. Listen, the guy's a scumbag. I'm not defending him at all. I'm just trying to remember the facts of the case. Diddy, I believe, is a scumbag. He got somebody else to step in and take the heat for him, maybe. But now he's in prison, and he's not getting out. He's going to be there forever.
Kelly, what do you think Andy really thinks about you behind closed doors if you were a fly on the wall? Well, what do I think he really thinks of me? I think, during COVID, he called me a bunch and we talked. We hung out in Fire Island. He had me I thought, I'm always still featured on relays of, and he said to me, he called me, he's like, it wasn't your, and he said it to me, it wasn't why you got fired, wasn't your performance on the show. It was my outspokenness of wearing a Drunk Wives Matter hat and being more of pro business, not getting the as much, even though I did it. I never got the boosters.
Talking about masks,
masks and schools, and I think that he hates my politics. What do I think about him? I think he doesn't like me. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's obvious he doesn't like me.
Well, if he did like you, he would have protected you on the show when John Hill 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was talking smack about you and calling you names. And he should have said, "Don't say that. That's not fair. That's not kind. Be nice to Kelly. She's awesome and she was great on the show. And you're bullying her. Don't say those nasty things about this woman." But instead he goes, "Not fat. She might be
all these other things,
a gross effing pig, but she's not fat." That's what Andy basically said. Like, F you.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If he
stand up for her, she was a star for you for 5 seasons.
If he liked me, he would have had me on an Ultimate Girls Trip with Dorinda. He had Dorinda on there twice, already. He has her on his shows because she thinks and aligns herself. It's complete political discrimination. Okay, it is. It's 100% because he liked me before when I never spoke about politics because I was never into politics before ever until the COVID stuff.
Yeah. So now we've identified the victim in the Diddy shooting. Her name is Joshua is a woman's name. Olivares or Cheek. She has a YouTube channel, The Dopest Nerd.
Wow, she lived? She got shot in the cheek and lived?
I don't know if it was, did she get grazed in the cheek or did it go in one cheek and out the other? Like, what happened? Is your landlord discounting your rent at least? It's been 1 week after another since you moved in. A couple times that we have had our rent discounted, not as much as we think it should have been.
Yeah.
But we have gotten breaks on our rent because of the issues.
Not that much though. Not this time. We're inconvenient.
The last time when the ceiling leak,
the whole ceiling
in
came
the guest
down.
room, we did get a significant discount that month.
Well, because it took them forever and they rushed it.
And we left town for 2 weeks.
We had to. We have a harbor island here in Tampa that has billionaires on it too. That's so funny.
That? Oh wow!
I love Tampa. I couldn't believe how Tampa's blowing up. Could you? When we went to go visit Harry?
Yeah, the one high rise after another. Like this one area just is all high rises now. They're building. There's construction cranes everywhere. Rick, what time will your show be on? 7 p.m. Eastern, the Leventhal Report on Newsmax 2. I hope you guys will tune in. We have 1,111 people watching. 1111.
Yeah. Mwah.
For good luck.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you guys for being here.
Stickers. Thanks for the stickers.
Thanks for the stickers. We're working for a living. Hustling. Kelly got $1,000 at a birthday party.
Tamara J says Mary is a effing freak.
Who's Mary? Oh, on Salt Lake. You know what we could do is we could interview your mom via Zoom. We could do the recap with her on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
And talk about Salt Lake. But we have to watch it first.
I like Mary. I think that she is. I think that's what makes her that makes it so good because she is a freak. It is. It's so good. Good morning from upstate New York. Is it freezing there right now? Alexis is where from? What are the kids for? Good morning. Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks, Letty. Live on a messy Monday.
Hey, Letty. How are you, girlfriend? How's my girl? How's my Letty Castillo?
Wait, that's not the lady who got shot in the face. That's Joshua.
Joshua?
Well, I'm confused
now.
No,
Joshua's writing that. I thought so.
But someone else put Joshua Oliveras. But I see. They were saying to him that she has a channel.
Well,
the Dopest Nerd channel.
Oh. will Bobby be back when Julie comes home? I asked her. She said she doesn't want to come. She said,
because she's sick.
my mom's sick right now. She's like really sick. She wants to be home in bed. She's like, I'm comfortable here. I get it.
Did he blame his handler for the shooting? That's why he was cleared. Yeah.
Did he blame his handler for the
shooting? What do you mean I made her mad?
Made who?
Someone said I made you mad? What? About what?
I'm not mad.
Who was your favorite SOC housewife? Mary? Or are you like the other one?
No, I like that Bronwyn. I like her.
Did you actually watch the show?
Yeah, I'm on. Like, I didn't watch the last two, but I watched like the first 4 with my mom. And I watched that little part where she because I had my mom put it on for me.
Oh, because you were in the desert.
Where the husband tells Bronwyn, he tells her off.
Really?
It's so good. Yes.
Well, you guys, Kelly stayed out in the desert with her mom when I had to come back here to go to work and do my show. And that's when you watched it, right?
I like everything about all those girls too. I like the way they dress. I like their houses. I like them. I like the way they and I like that Lisa Barlow. I like that Lisa Barlow. I think she's one hot chick. I like her.
Natanya is the lady who was shot in the face. Well, we got to look her up. Someone said do a deep dive. I will, and maybe we'll have her on our show to talk about it. I didn't read that before I put it on the screen. You had something on the screen on Friday. It was the nastiest message, and I was over at the other house, but I was watching on my phone. I was watching your YouTube live.
Can they read these unless you click on them?
Can who read those?
Can all the messages?
Oh, everyone can see the comments.
Only on live though, but when they watch it back, can they see all the comments?
Yes.
Oh, they can.
Well, I don't know if the comments are preserved, but they probably are because they are preserved on our other shows. So Kelly had this message on the screen that was so nasty. It was a hater. And you kept talking about how you were going to block her and report her. But meanwhile, it was on the screen and I'm like, I called you finally. I was like, Kelly, please take that off the screen. And I don't know if you did or if you knew what I meant.
There's a screw loose there. I'm sorry. There just is.
J-Lo held the gun for him. J-Lo smuggling the gun. And then someone else said, well, she was early in her career. She was trying to get a singing career going. So she was with Diddy for that reason, most likely, and none other. She wanted to advance her career.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
But she took, she shouldn't have been. If she was in that room,
Somebody goes, who cares what Andy Cohen thinks of you?
Yeah.
Somebody asked me a question. I'm here doing a live.
I can't wait for Kash Patel to release the Epstein client list. I hope they do. Kash Patel, it could be the next head of the FBI. And, he's obviously a Trump guy. And they want to expose the truth. And they should.
I think they should. So that's being fair and balanced right here.
J-Lo was a skank. Not surprised Affleck ran.
Bianca Byer says, click on Bianca Byer.
This one?
Yeah.
Who? Jouet? What's Jouet? Perrier Jouet?
No, Bianca says, who cares?
Who cares, Kelly? We don't like him. Oh, talking about Andy.
Oh, who cares, Kelly? We don't like him. He's a narcissistic a-hole.
Yes, Andy should have said something. You damn right he should have. And then Morgan said, I agree. It all comes down to Andy not liking your politics.
Thanks, Morg.
I think so too.
Is Jeff going to do your new house?
To help the new house.
No. That show is just now in development. Like, I'm not going to wait. I just want my kitchen redone. Maybe he can do my master bathroom.
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah. This is why when everyone says, oh, move on, whatever, they keep using Kelly's clips. They show her on the show. And people ask Kelly about the show all the time. So, and if they're still talking about her and Andy Cohen talks about her on his show and that douchebag John Hill talks about her on his show, why can't she talk about it?
Exactly.
You say whatever you want. You were on that show for 5 seasons. If you had a job for 5 years, you don't think you'd ever talk about it again once you left? Of course
I
you
still
will.
talk about my job at the Arizona Republic in advertising.
Exactly.
I still talk about that job. I love that job.
Not personal, political. Bravo is woke AF.
Yeah.
Andy has no guts. When would you be on Jeff's again? We're going on Jeff's second hour a week from tomorrow, I think. The 17th.
On the 7th, yeah, we're
a week from tomorrow. We'll be on Jeff Lewis's.
No, I'm going to be on the 18th. Radio with Jeff on the 18th.
18th at 10 a.m.
Oh wait, but I have that thing. I have that thing on the 18th. We have that, and then we're going to be on his show in Brea on the 19th.
Oh, a live show.
So we're going to be on his radio show on December 18th. And then we're going to be at his live show handing out gifts, like handing out prizes.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, we're going to be in there handing out prizes for his live show.
Grazed in the cheek. See, I knew. Yeah. Now, I would have remembered if there was a woman shot in the face. I guess technically she was shot in the face, but grazed in the cheek is not like you were shot in the face and you know. Oh.
You need a show on HGTV. I know. Wouldn't that be fun?
I would love that.
I would love that. You know I think who does that is Jill Zarin. I got to talk to her about that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Would you ever move to Florida? Well, Rick had a house in Florida,
in Highland Beach, a condo,
and I made him sell it.
Well, you
shouldn't have. Made you sell
you know what? It's easy to look back. The house is the condo is worth a lot more than it was when 6 months after I sold it. It shot up in value,
like $600,000.
Yeah. So we could have taken that money and invested it in something here. If I wish I had waited a year before I sold it. That's what I wish. But we didn't know at the time, and I needed. I had too many mortgages and too many rents, and it was a burden.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But the question is, would we ever move to Florida?
Yeah.
We have a studio. Newsmax has a studio in Boca.
I would move to Florida, but not only for 6 months. Yeah, I could not live there in the summertime
because it's brutal in the summer. Brutal. And the wonderful thing about Southern California is it's nice year round. There's no humidity ever.
No bugs
ever.
Oh, she said, Rick. Nikki said that she was at the bungalow for hours. That's where Shannon Bedore always hangs out. She's always at the bungalow.
Sorry, Nikki. I feel like we were in the bungalow or walked past it. Is the bungalow the one that's just off the main drag?
It's right by El Ranchito.
Is it next door to it?
It's by next door.
Yeah, we were there. I don't know. I think I did walk in there for a minute. I think that
would have been cool. That would have been cool if you would have saw Nikki there.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I did see other fans on the street, people who watched the show, and I appreciate all you guys, really do. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and hit the like button, please. I thought Tampa was a stripper city.
No, Houston is a stripper city. Houston, Texas.
Yeah, Tampa has a lot of strip clubs too. A lot of Florida towns have a lot of strip clubs.
Well, Harry, my friend Harry, gay Harry, he has this gay bar called the Johnsons. And
Dick Johnson's.
Dick Johnson's, and he has this T-shirt and it says "stripper in training."
Yeah,
it's so funny.
He wanted me to wear it, and I decided not.
I wanted him. Yeah.
I think we should get going.
Yeah, I gotta get.
I'm going to be on Newsmax at 11:15.
All right, let's all celebrate that Daniel Penny got off.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just want to show this because Mr. Beast sometimes sends us stuff. And so they sent us a bunch of chocolates. I didn't even see this. Did you see this?
No.
Oh my God. I wish there were hundreds. They sent us a bar of chocolate.
Wait, is it true?
There's $100 in $1 bills that Mr. Beast sent us.
I would have thrown that box away.
This was sitting in a pile that was probably going in the trash. I had no idea. We better look through the rest of what Mr. Beast sent us. I had no idea. They sent us some toys, some other chocolates. Mr. Beast sent us $100 in dollar bills. So now we have 1,000 in hundreds from your birthday party and $100 in one. Let's make it rain.
Should we go to a strip bar?
Is that why you gave them to us? We should go to Tampa. You know where else in Florida has a lot of strip clubs is Cocoa Beach, where the launches are for.
We had this.
NASA.
I took a whole box and I threw it kind of.
Fort Lauderdale, a lot of strip
I
clubs.
just took stuff out. Well, I didn't even know this was in there.
They gave us $100 in cash. Just, I mean, I know that guy has like 80 million followers on YouTube.
This guy right here.
But wow, thanks, Mr. Beast. This is a nice little Christmas gift. I have no idea. I just picked up the chocolate bar to show it, and I look on the back of the chocolate bar, and bam, stack of cash. Wow, that's never happened.
Ever. I always get like a penny.
I've got
or $1
or a $2 bill. That's about it. $1, $2, a penny.
Oh, this is for a kid.
Get well soon, Bobby.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go take showers and get dressed, and I'm gonna go be on TV and start working on my show. It's gonna be a busy news day. I'm so glad they caught that shooter.
Me too.
I'm so glad they caught him. Pennsylvania.
Yeah, can everybody put the like button now? We have almost 1,100 people. If you could put the like button, that would be so helpful.
Yeah, and we'll be back with another smash tomorrow morning. We'll probably record one later tonight. It'll be on tomorrow morning at the usual time. And then again, we encourage you guys to join us on the Rick and Kelly Show on patreon.com. We're going to have a great show this week. No commercials, just a lot of good stories, politics and fun stuff, cooking segments, interviews. I'm not sure who we'll have on this week, but we have a lot to talk about on the Rick and Kelly Show. We have a lot of cool videos too, including from that event we went to Saturday night with the Log Cabin Republicans. Conservative Republican group. It was a really fun
beautiful
night.
House.
Yeah.
I wish I could do a show like on like a Cribs show.
Yeah.
I kind of have that. Like I do that when I go into really cool.
This woman had 15 Christmas trees in her house. Every room was to the nines. Every ceiling looked like Bellagio. What did they say? Oh my God. This.
Report her.
Oh my God, for sure.
What
an a-hole.
No.
No, I don't know. Ban them and well, how do I report them?
No, just right there.
Oh, okay.
Report them.
Oh, you're getting reported, you a-hole. Did you just make that you did create this account just so you could
come after me?
Be nasty?
Yeah.
What a jerk.
What a whack.
Yeah, say it to my face.
Yeah, come to my face.
No, say it to Kelly's face and see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, you hide behind your computer. But the rest of you, awesome. Love you guys. Can't wait for the next live. And I can't believe we still have over 1,000 people watching. I hate to walk away, but we got stuff to do. Oh, we got another sticker. We got a super sticker. Thank you. From Erica Duvall.
Oh, where am I at for my
thank you for the super sticker. Yay.
Where am I at for my my fund, my coffee fund? I think I'm at like
your
my coffee fund with on my sticker.
Oh, your coffee fund.
I think I'm gonna get 1,500, then maybe 1,000.
Total stickers collected.
Yeah,
you're probably approaching
I'm
1,000, maybe 800.
I'm almost there.
So what's your goal? What's the target?
Well, it's
2,500. It's a lot. Well, but
$2,500.
Yeah, but help Kelly get her coffee maker, and it's free coffee for everyone.
Well, I got this. I'm halfway there.
Oh yeah, let's add that to the pile. Are Sarah Colonna and Heather still friends?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Why are people such a-holes? Tanya wants to know. I don't know why they are. Because
they're unhappy.
Oh, so Zentology says J-Lo was drugged and filmed. She was a victim and also intimidated. If this was your kid, you wouldn't be calling her. I never called her a skank. Did you call her a skank?
I think she's a decent mom. She's a decent mom. Wait, did she say that she's a decent mom?
I believe she did.
She's a decent mom?
A decent mom and girl.
What does a decent mom even mean? Is she a good mom? Is she a decent? What is decent? To me, decent doesn't sound right.
Catalina Shannon filmed with John and Alexis. So she was all about it. She was bragging about how great the show was.
She was all about she loved the drama. She loved being the victim. Loves it.
All right. So have a great day, everybody. We're going to we had a lot to get to today. But appreciate you being here. Thank you. And thanks, Mr. Beast. I'm gonna go spend this money.
This is from Rick has a jeweler in New York, and
Lana Neiman.
Lana Neiman.
She's in the Diamond District.
I follow her on my Instagram.
You just got another $5 for your coffee.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Lisa.
From Nancy Ferrari.
And then Rick got me this from Lana. Laura Trump goes to her too.
Yeah.
And then this was, I've had these two Cartiers for a while, and I lost a $10,000 Cartier, and it was loose.
Oops.
So you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for being here.